Hi, friends. Today I want to talk about a topic that I strongly believe in and have very close ties to, but I find hugely misrepresented and am hugely misinformed to the audience in large. I'm going to talk about the secret and the law of attraction and why I feel that 99% of the people have got it wrong and will not get their wishes fulfilled, leading to defaming the law of attraction itself. But before we go there, if you like blogs on spirituality, check out my 5-minute Mystic series, short nuggets for your early morning, and my spirituality book series. Now, I want to come to the topic at hand. Why is the book by Rhonda Byrne called The Secret? Does Rhonda Byrne ever claim that she discovered this formula? No. She said she read it in ancient texts. And we know that most of these ancient texts in the West were then borrowed and learned a lot of their lessons from Indian texts. Pythagoras learned Indian spirituality. Many other Greek and main leaders learned from India. In other vlogs on the Veda Upanishad and in my spirituality series, I've explained one or two lines from the Upanishads. I could give a dozen more which would tell you clearly that the law of attraction is hinted at in Indian text. So what Rhonda Byrne did was remove the layers above the secret and tell it to the common man openly. You see, in ancient times, the Rishi Munis realized that the common man is not going to understand the plain truth. So they built a lot of rituals. You worship so and so God, you do it so many times in a day, you do it in a certain manner, essentially telling you that if you connect with the universe, the desires will be fulfilled. So the secret was it out in the open. All that Rhonda Byrne did was tell it plain and simple without any rituals to it. But I can understand. I mean, there are pressures, monetary pressures, and the desire to write more and to give more by the publishers, and also she had to come up with other books where she told her own routines and her steps of doing so and so activity in the morning, in the evening. But what I now find is people on YouTube, people all over the on their doing classes, teaching people exactly what is taught in the magic, in the power, and following it. And people verbatimly speaking the exact same language. Thank you, God, for making this happen, and so and so so. You could even say, Vaheguru, तेरा शुक्रिया, और गणेशा, और आपने मेरा काम कर दिया. I mean, anything. You could replace it with any other word. You don't even have to follow the strict routine that she has said. She, please understand, what worked for her exactly will not work for you. You are now building layers and layers of rituals on top of the law of attraction. And the focus will turn on the rituals, and soon you will realize they are not working for you. Because unless the activity comes from your heart, it will not connect with the divine. If you will parrot out steps and words that you don't deep inside in your soul connect with, they will not resonate. And when they will not resonate, they will not be fulfilled. Thank you. Think about it. In other blogs on this series, because there's a lot to talk about the law of attraction, I will also talk about what is wrong in the kind of things that people are wishing for, and further how can you simplify and make it work for you. Thank you.